Hello, hello, hello. It's Jennifer J. Hammond. And I got Jason Palliser here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're talking about real estate investing. Yes, it's getting near the end of the year and it's on the news. Everybody's saying, oh my gosh, the real estate market, it's falling, it's falling. So real estate investors, they want to know, how can they get in? And if you saw one of our other reels recently, Jason was just talking about one of the best ways is a concept, an idea that is called driving for dollars. But a lot of times people get overwhelmed because they got all these addresses, they drove a whole bunch of different places, and it's very confusing. So what is the secret to tracking the driving for dollars, all the addresses, the data? Because you need a picture, like what did that place look like? Why did you put a note on there? And all the information. How do you track that?
So my wife and another client of ours got together and built a software that tracks all that. So yeah, it can get out of control fast. And again, we track things 34 ways. Driving for dollars, where people say, hey, that's a beginner technique. So we're kind of speaking to that right now. But the reality is that they're some of the best deals, but it's hard to track, right? So what we did is we created a called Property Scout that tracks it, meaning this: not only are you going to be putting properties in there and trying to keep them all organized, but the app does lots of things for you. You put an address, it automatically puts it in a spreadsheet so that we can send it out to get the homeowner's phone numbers. When we put an address in, or if somebody starts helping us, what we call bird dogs, right? They're bringing us addresses, and when we buy the house, we pay them. They can put them in there and the app keeps it organized. It puts a breadcrumb on the map so someone else can't overlap. Because a lot of times when you start to grow this list, people sending you stuff start to overlap. So it does that. It allows a picture that you can put inside the app so that you remember what house it is when you're talking to the homeowner. It tracks who sent you what. If you have multiple people, because you tell people, hey, send me anything that needs work, and when I buy it, I'll cut you a check for $1,000. Well, if you have 30 people sending it and you close a deal, you need to know who to pay. So it keeps all of that stuff tracked and trains them. So the app automatically trains people, not only yourself, but people on what to look for. And so it really just organizes that, because like you said, it could get out of control fast when you don't have it organized and trackable like that.
And one of the things I want to talk in the next reel, let's talk a little bit about all those different people that you can go out and that you can have this army of people who are also doing this technique of driving for dollars. Because you alluded to this, but for somebody who's brand new, they're not going to know what you're talking about. So let's talk about that in the next reel. But before we go, 2dayblueprint.com. If you want to go and spend 2 amazing days with Jason and really learn deep dive into these concepts on how to be a real estate investor. But he just mentioned, what is it, 34 ways? 34 ways to attack the market.
Most people have 5. We have, like, they do the same 5, get a vacant list, but we have 34 ways to attack a city.
Yeah, and that's very exciting. So again, 2dayblueprint.com, and we'll be back. And the next reel, make sure we'll give you some more of the insider secrets to how to be successful as a real estate investor.